seen this guy since Aries Spears since I don't think Mad TV maybe. No, I saw him at the Mad TV some sort of reunion that we did.
Are you mad at me that I set it up?
A little bit, yeah.
But,
You know,
I loved it.
it's not good. It's not good.
But I did give you another surprise. Don't say his name though. That kind of countered this. And then I was like, because Aries hit me up, and it was like,
Yeah.
hey yo,
He hit me up too. He sorry.
He said you didn't respond to him.
Yeah, but he hit me up too.
that's what I'm saying. He
It's
said,
not like he just went to you.
he said, Kalila, Bobby's not responding. Like, can you set this up? I was like, gladly.
Yeah, because you're evil and you're a terrible person. My point is this: but he could have gone. You know, he could have gone to like what's it, Landmark Forum? What's that thing that people change? Landmark.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He could have gone to
But
Landmark.
Landmark's culty too.
Well, anything. You know what I mean? The thing that Pauly Shore went through, LifeSpring.
Okay.
That's one.
Yeah, Pauly went to LifeSpring once, and it made me laugh so hard because I went to his house and he had posters that he had written. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You're the best. And I go to a different room, right? You can do it. Like
Those are his affirmations.
Well, I didn't memorize the affirmation. I just know
Like
that.
Nike slogan.
Yeah, like yeah. Just do it. No. And then it's like, you know what I mean? Be happy. I think every room, and I was just like, I wonder how long this is gonna last. It lasted like a year.
What are some affirmations you tell yourself? Like today, right? Today you were nervous about
yeah.
today. So
How
like, how did you wake up and what did you tell yourself to like really prep for this experience?
Like flinch.
You say
They
you wake
say,
up
Bobby,
and say,
flinch.
You're gonna flinch a lot. So when I woke up, right?
Yeah.
Say, come at me. See, like, I'm off.
It's so good though.
He's
See, I'm
1
off.
minute away.
What? Is he here?
1 minute away, he said.
Oh my god.
Hey, get it all out now.
So anyway, so I talked a lot of shit behind this guy's back, probably 1,000 times in every radio show, in every podcast.
So not
Warranted or not warranted? You feel?
Probably not warranted.
How about what's the percentage of warranted to not warranted?
90% not warranted. Maybe I don't know. I guess in my mind I was like, because we were never like that good friends, so I was like, oh, I'm never gonna see him again. Let's talk shit.
You think you'll never see another comedian again? Like the world is small.
How many years did you avoid him for?
Look at my friend Gary Owen. You know Gary Owen? Mm-hmm. So Gary Owen, I haven't seen since he was in the Navy in the 90s. He's a big comic, but he only plays specific places. So I know I'm not going to run into him.
I know, but there's social
I have to
media,
go outside.
the internet.
I have to go outside and greet him?
I can go get him.
No, I'll go get him. I'll get him.
Are you
No,
sure?
no. I think just sit down and
No, I got to go greet him.
I think you have to sit down and just let him
sit
come in.
down and relax.
Is he here?
He didn't text me.
Okay, yeah.
Make sure.
Why are you scratching your nuts right now?
That's what he does.
My nuts get really antsy.
They get flinchy.
They have ants on them.
Yeah. They get really antsy. So anyway,
We have security here, so we're fine.
Yeah,
you brought the pit bull though. Look at him.
From my
we don't need security. Aries said yesterday on the DM, he was like, "Please tell Bobby I only have love for him."
I know that's what he's saying. That's what the devil says when he tries to slip into the house.
I
You
love.
never read that in the Bible?
I love you.
Yeah, I love you. The devil will slip into your house.
You like
in the
apples?
backside. What?
You like it.
So is he here? Oh, I've never been this
Wow, your
nervous about a
eyeballs,
guest.
dude.
Dude, it's like, oh god.
Here, I'll get out.
No hugs. No hugs right now. Afterwards.
I will say your bucket hat has turned into a different type of hat
What is it?
because it's pressing on the sides. It just looks like you're wearing an army hat.
Good. Goonie's here. Goonie, get Gooner.
Be careful.
Who's allergic?
Can you bring him upstairs again,
Aries might be
George?
allergic to cats. And he might-
Good.
Are you allergic to cats? Sure, he's calling me.
Is he here?
Can you pick up
Hang
that
on.
cat?
I'll do it.
We'll get it.
Never mind. Don't worry about it. Hey. Oh, there we go. All right.
Well, it's my show. I don't.
Yeah, you run this.
I also can just not air it.
Absolutely.
If he lost weight, it'd be funny. I don't think he did.
Okay. All right, now sleep Bobby by himself.
What are you doing?
Leave you by yourself.
No. What are you doing? Bro, what? Fuck you, man.
I just feel for you. I just want to know because here's the thing, Alex. Here's the content. He does this all the time, and it ends up being the best episode every time he says this about a guest.
But the reason why it becomes the best is because I'm like this.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready for anything, God, you don't even know how it works, huh? Oh my God.
How many years has it been since you've seen him?
Probably a decade.
Damn.
But Elden Ring, I'm at the last chunk of the map, but man, it is the hardest game, man. I played this game more than I played any other game, I think.
More than Skyrim?
Have you played it?
More than Skyrim?
Oh, yeah.
I've been looking at Diablo, though. It kind of looks cool.
I heard Diablo's good, too. But this game is so fucking hard. What?
No, nothing. I was just... There's some...
Diablo, what, 4?
Yeah.
Did I smile like this?
You should. You should, actually. You should. Are you going to replay Elden Ring? No. It's too long. You're not going to replay it.
No.
You're not going to replay it.
I don't ever want to go back there again. What a godforsaken place. Also, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've done a mission or not. There's no thing where it says, you know what I mean, you have to go here. Or you have to talk to this person. You talk to like an NPC and they're like, the dimensions are closing in. You got to see Fjord, but the Fjord is dead. And then you're like, bye. And then there's nowhere in the map. You don't know where to go. You're just grinding to improve. You know what I mean? Is he here?
Aries is here.
Where is he?
There he is.
There he is.
Gilbert.
Holy shit.
What's up?
There he, what's
You
up?
got a hug or shit?
Did you lose weight?
Give me a little bit. Give me a hug, nigga.
You lost weight?
A little bit.
You look good, dude.
Right, man.
Yeah. You lost weight. I can hardly recognize you.
Oh, come on. You still recognize me.
Yeah. Do you wear headphones or
Yeah, I like headphones.
why the towel?
Because big niggas sweat.
Come on.
Oh.
That's the slogan.
Yeah.
I should put that on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
When you buy the T-shirt.
Do you want to use the headphones or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thanks for doing this.
Man, come on, man. This was 50 years in the making.
Yeah, what prompted you to like just hit her up? Or what?
Well, he
We
hit
talked
me
about
up.
no-
He hit me up.
Well, first of
got
all,
it.
I've been hitting him up to no response.
For years, right?
And what's crazy is, it'd be one thing if I came, are we going? Can
Yeah, we're going.
we're going.
We've been going.
It'd be crazy if I came out the gate like motherfucker, which I was pissed at one thing, so I did do that.
Yeah.
But since then, I know before this message, I sent something. I thought I was like, yo, man, love, put in the love emojis. And then, then this last one, I did it again, and I saw underneath scene. And I'm like, and still he says nothing.
No, because
I text you, got nothing. So
no, because
But here's what happened. A lot of people were like, yo, man, you need the Tiger Belly. And I kept telling them, you know, me and Bobby, we got a thing right now. And then Bill Bellamy, who's my guy from Jersey, he just did it. And he told me, somebody told me they saw him on here. And he was like, yo, he told Bobby, Aries is in a different place. Y'all should blah, blah, blah. So, okay, cool. So then after I hit you up and got nothing, another dude hit me up and goes, yo, you should hit up her. So then I hit her up.
who's that guy?
Yeah, I hit up her, and it's, what is it?
Kalila.
Yeah.
So I hit her up, and she got it done, man. She was like the conciliary.
Yeah. but dude, you have to realize that nobody goes through me. I don't know who, that's my thing.
Well, I heard that, but I'm also thinking, the more you know somebody, you put in work with them, you've been in the trenches with them.
We were in war.
You.
What trenches?
Vietnam, baby.
Mad TV was trenches.
Yes.
All right, I'll tell you why I didn't hit you up. Okay.
Yeah, let's start from the very
Let's start from the big.
beginning.
No, I want to.
Okay, well, before we start, let me
No. Let me.
We should intro
Okay.
first.
No. All right.
Missing intro.
Okay.
I can get this, right?
Yes,
It's for
that's
you.
yours.
Okay, because now I've been to clubs where I go, what the fuck is liquid death? And it's canned water. If I didn't know that and I saw this, I'd be like, this nigga,
Yeah. Well,
Setup.
this N-word. What?
this nigga, you know
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Right.
You think?
Anyway, is you got some ice, man?
Are you being real?
Yeah, I like my drinks cold, man.
I'll grab some.
Go get some ice. Go get some ice.
She does everything, man.
Yeah.
I do.
Do we have? I don't even know if we have ice
George, are
here.
you gonna grab it, or do you want me to?
If there is none, that's cool.
I'll go grab some. Yeah.
Do we have ice?
I
I don't think we do.
Do you
He's
not
never
have
used
anymore?
ice in
No, I look at. There's no ice. I swear to God, there's no
cold
ice.
one? Is it real? Do you have a cold one?
You have a cold one? Wait.
Mine's not cold.
Let
Let me just
let me
go
touch
try.
yours. Let me touch yours.
What is this?
Let me touch it. Yeah, this one's this. All these other ones are cold. This one's not.
Let's put one in the
Who is
fridge.
this dude? Is this like your Alfred?
Yeah. Is that cold? Touch that one.
Isn't that cold
Bro, this guy's wearing a.
That'll work. It'll work. I don't want to be that dude.
Let's put one in the fridge and give him another.
No. This is good.
We got it. We
Freeze that one. Oh no, you know what? What happened to our freezer?
It's gone.
That was my freezer. I took it in the breakup.
Y'all go together, right?
Not anymore.
We broke up.
10 years.
He moved out.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Wait, you took my fucking freezer?
You know what? Your pool would still be green if it wasn't for
All
me.
right, let's- all right.
I changed the filter every.
Okay, let's start. Okay, let's
I'm gonna
start.
put a pin in this, but I want to know why y'all broke up. But let's put a pin in that because
There's
get-
other issues we have to talk about.
Yeah,
Different fucking relationship.
absolutely.
Okay. All right. So here's why. All right. Oh, let's intro first.
I'll count here. 5, 4.
Hello to you. My name is Bobby Lee, and you are you. No, I don't even rhyme. Does that rhyme? You and you rhyme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of Tiger Belly. I'm a little nervous today.
As you shouldn't be.
Yeah, I am.
Shouldn't be.
I'll tell you why I am.
Okay.
But let's introduce. All right. So a long time ago, from far away, for a long time, long ago, in a different land, I used to be on a TV show called The Mad TV.
Wow.
And it was a
Called
sketch.
Mad TV, not the Mad TV. It was Mad TV.
Yeah, Mad TV. It was.
This is David Carradine.
It was a sketch show.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, and I think that it was a good sketch show, and it was
Great sketch show.
It was on television.
Yeah.
I thought we were we did some fucking crazy things on that show. And this next gentleman is somebody that I was on the show with when I was new. And I haven't seen him since the last Mad TV reunion or something. We did it anyway. Aries Spears, give him a round of applause, everybody. Woo! Anyway,
Okay, let's start from the very beginning.
no, we're gonna. This is gonna be chopped up like Pulp Fiction.
Is it really?
Yeah, we have to chop it up like no, because I'm gonna go here. So let's go to the last the last time
I
I
know
saw
what you
you.
mean now.
All right.
Okay.
So the last time I saw you,
Yes.
right? You said, "Yo, N-word," right? And you had recordings. You had saved recordings of things that I had said on radio shows and podcasts. A couple of clips.
Yeah.
And you played them in front of me, right? And I was just like, I've never seen this happen before. It was very
Receipts.
very confrontational.
You had receipts.
No, but there's two ways to deal with that, right?
Right.
One is to get up, right? Or would you like the alternative, which is like, oh, are you okay?
There's a middle.
There is? There's only
Yeah.
two. Well, what's the middle? Give me the middle response.
Don't coddle and don't abuse.
Like,
Just
say
sort
it,
of
say it.
let
I'm
your- Okay,
crying.
go ahead. Yeah.
I'm crying.
How old are you?
Right, I'm his age. 5. How old are you?
6th grade.
Sixth
11.
grade.
Okay,
11,
here,
right?
I have the
So the
perfect
ball hits me in the
response.
chest. I'm
Huh?
now.
But I know you're okay, right? I'm
No,
not.
you said you were on the ground.
I was on the ground. I got hit by a
crying.
bus.
He's
I
on
fell on the
fucking
ground.
So I'm
But I
on the
was crying,
ground.
but I was being a little bitch.
Okay,
No,
here.
it doesn't matter. It hurts. I've had baseballs hit me in the chest as well.
It doesn't
All right.
hurt. It does.
And it
They
fucking
crack your
hurts.
sternum
It hurts.
maybe a
And
little
I'm sorry
bit.
that happened to you, my friend. So I'm crying.
Yeah.
So give me the middle way.
Okay.
The baseball hit me in the chest.
You're okay, son. You're okay.
I'm not. It hurts.
I don't interfere because I'm not a helicopter parent and I don't get in the way.
This
of
is what you're
sports with
telling
my
the
kids.
son?
Yes. I'm like, you're okay, son. Get up. You'll be okay.
And if he says he's not,
And then if he comes back to the dugout, I'd be like, hey, you okay, buddy? Get back out there. I know you can do this. I'm not going to coddle him and be like, oh, my baby. But I'm like, get back out there. You got this.
not me, man.
What would you do?
Ice cream.
Oh, my
Immediately.
God.
Ice cream immediately. Give
Yeah.
me one. What flavor do you want from the
get a hit,
31?
if I didn't get a hit, my dad would buy an ice cream cone for me.
Yeah.
Like, like if I say I was at 103, he'd buy an ice cream cone. It's like, oh, you want it? Fucking chuck it.
Really?
I swear to God, I'd throw it across
Yeah.
rifle it.
One of
Yeah.
the most humiliating things that ever happened to me was after a race I thought I had done good in. I was
Yeah.
a swimmer. I walked towards my mom and I thought for sure that she would be happy with my time.
Yeah.
Instead, in front of everybody, I'm 8 years old.
Yeah.
She grabs me by my gut
Yeah.
like this
Yeah.
and she wrings it in front of everyone and I couldn't
Like, why?
withstand the pain just because she wasn't happy with I should have been better to
See,
her.
my
I was
dad-
never
my-
good enough.
Wow.
And I just like I remember collapsing to the ground, being so
Oh,
humiliated.
Fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Were
just
you chubby
really-
as a youngster too?
No, I barely had.
champion swimmer,
I was a
dude.
champion
There was
swimmer.
no fat there.
I was the
Oh my
best
God.
in my country, and it still wasn't good enough. So she would just like abuse me in front of everybody, and but no one ever interfered, and everyone just sort of just like let me
Right.
stand there in pain with no interference at all.
You know what my dad used to do?
What?
When I was losing a wrestling match, I would be like on my back and I would look in the stands and I could just see him leave. But he wouldn't say anything,
Yeah.
right? He wouldn't go, bye, or nothing. He would just kind of look on the ground and just walk out.
Do you think he waited for that moment to make eye contact with you to leave?
Maybe, but what sucked about it is that he was my ride home. Right, so I would have to wait until everyone, after everyone, the coach would drive me home.
Sure.
Right, but that was, and I would just sit in the back and go,
Yeah.
I fucked up. But if he was like yelling at me while I was losing, like, you pussy, why you pussy? You know what I mean? I think that'd be traumatic.
Could you ever imagine your daughters, like, let's say, same thing happens to them, they get hit by a
Yes.
softball, and
Yeah, what would you do?
If my daughter got hit by a softball,
Yeah.
I'd get up, you dyke.
Are you playing the sport?
You would? No.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. No.
Now, be real. Your daughter gets
Honestly.
hit. She's crying.
Yeah, I can't because especially a little girl. I'd probably carry. I would be like, you don't have to play. I go. I would go too soft. Probably. I would not. But I would have. Her mother would be the one who would be more like, get up. Be a woman. All that stuff. Where I would be like, it's okay, baby. I'm sorry. I pushed you too hard. Like I would. I think because my dad pushed me so hard athletically, I am now too soft on.
See, that's why I'm
Yeah.
soft, because my
Yeah.
dad was so hard.
Yeah.
My mom was so hard
Right.
that everything I do is soft.
Right.
Yeah, I think they fucked me up in that way.
The fuck you up.
Yeah. And I would coddle. You know what I mean? Don't do your homework. Whatever you want. Like I remember back in the day there was Sega and like video games.
Sega.
Yeah, nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why now I have access to these things, so I buy it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Is this?
Yeah, because you just, whatever, it shaped who you are as a person. You have to just be okay with who you are. You have to be friendly with your present.
Yeah. Honestly, like the makeup of my parents and the way I was raised brought me to this moment right now.
Yes.
And the moment right now in my life is perfect.
You feel perfect.
It's the way it's supposed to be. And I'm going to tell you this. I never dreamed I would be here.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it was all these little survival skills I did as a kid, like being sarcastic and funny and outlandish, and I would act out. And, my parents and everyone would thought, God, this kid's never going to have a future. But those things became assets almost.
Yeah.
So when I'm in front of a crowd, there's no fear when it comes to certain things like that. I could just go out and just do it.
Because
You know what I
thank
mean?
God, and you have an example because you did all that and you capitalized. Like you and I came up, the first time I met you, Opie and Anthony, those Opie days of the comics where you're just fucking trashing each other. Oh. It's just, you don't like those times.
I do.
You miss those times.
Oh, my
Like now we got a guy who's going to, they'll light your car on fire. It's like, what are you doing? Just take the joke, you dickhead.
I know.
This is how you get better at
I know.
comedy.
Here's the thing, okay? I'll tell you why those days were great. Because there was no such thing as cancel culture, so you can make shit up and say crazy things and just go say whatever you wanted to say.
Right.
And then Opie would kind of go, keep going.
Yeah.
Like I would go, even between breaks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I would go to them. It's like, am I being too crazy? No, keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, say crazier things.
Yeah.
Right? So you would suck a bull dick.
That's the first time
That
I
was
met
the
you.
first time
I'll
I
never
met.
forget.
Yeah.
That was my 9/11.
But the first time first time I ever did it though was traumatic because you have to understand I was from sketch comedy and stand up
Yes.
and from the West Coast, and I was there and it was Greg Giraldo, Patrice, Norton, a bunch of them, right? And Opie and Anthony.
Yeah.
And as I walked in, they just tore me
Destroyed you.
to pieces where I had to walk out.
Yeah.
I left.
No, that it's one of those.
Wait, was that the bull dick?
Here's
This is the
Chris.
bull dick.
Here's
Wow.
Chris with the bull
So
dick.
Oh,
there's-
that's a cute little lick you
That's a
did.
good look.
Then
All right.
Bobby's
Two of those four people are dead. Two of those people are dead.
I have the no.
Vic
Who?
Henley and Carl Ruiz.
No.
Yeah, they're both dead.
How?
Vic died in the beginning of COVID.
From COVID?
And Carl died of a heart attack like 2 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in his sleep. No, I don't know if Vic had COVID. I think he died in the beginning of COVID.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But everything goes in threes, so one of these other guys are gonna die.
Oh no.
So which one is it gonna be?
Jeez.
I mean, you bit it.
I have the full fucking.
No, you took that like a champ.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I bit into the
See,
fucking.
I would
dick.
tell people, oh, I saw Bobby eat a bull dick, and I never put it in my mouth. But then there's a picture of me putting it in my mouth. But I
Like you're giving it pleasure.
You're giving
Yeah,
pleasure,
yeah.
dude.
You're like
smiling.
licking the tip of the fucking dick.
literally, I have zero recollection of me doing that. I blocked it out. I blocked out me licking a fucking bull dick.
Yeah, that was the first day we ever met.
Yep.
And immediately, this had never happened before. Opie goes, let's go have breakfast,
Yeah.
which he had never done before. So I'm like, oh, I'm in the club, and Chris was there, and you were young. How long ago was that?
That must have been 2016. So I was 32, 31.
Oh, so that's not that far.
5-6 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 5-6 years ago.
I remember this day.
Oh, you do
very clearly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just had my daughter.
Yes, you
baby.
did.
Yeah, you
He's a
did.
baby.
Yeah. How was Opie? Good.
Opie's good. I texted him the other day. He's in the Hamptons.
I love that guy.
Let his
so
hair
much.
grow out real long. You should have Opie on the pod.
Oh, when does he come here?
He doesn't come here. That's
That's the problem. That I would have
You
had
guys
him.
ever do it in New York?
No, man.
We've never done it there.
We never done it there.
You know what's interesting about me being here today? I was thinking about this on the way up. Is the last time, because you guys just publicly announced your breakup.
Yeah.
The last time I was here was when History Hyenas had just broken up.
Oh yeah.
Wow. Right?
Yeah.
It's a breakup thing. And it's interesting because
Why?
I know it's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I just was like, oh wow, like how like poetic. Now, because remember when I came in?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
What'd you put on?
Team Giannis.
Giannis shirt.
Team Giannis.
Oh whoa!
Oh, whoa!
Yo, it's the same shirt. It's the same shirt. Chris, DeStefano, Chrissy D has won.
The whites have beat the Asians once again, just like World War II.
This is my favorite day of any podcast I've ever done. That is so funny. Thank you for that. Because did I not wear the Team Giannis shirt? I didn't, huh?
No, you didn't. You wore.
did not.
I didn't.
Only Bobby
I
did.
didn't. Only Bobby. Thank you for that. He's going to need a second to recover.
Any thoughts on why Team Kalila?
Really, the only thought of truthfully of doing, because I know you guys broke up. That's sad. I suck. The only reason I did is because he put on the Team Giannis shirt. So I just thought it'd be funny to put on Team Kalila than Team, because I just thought it'd be.
But you would be Team Kalila?
No.
Yeah, in real life, you'd
No.
be on my team, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%.
You guys ate
No, I
bull
side with
dick
you.
together. Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
That's like
yeah.
so that's a brotherhood.
No, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But like something like this, doing this, just shitting on, having fun.
I love
This is how
it.
comics heal. Where like some other podcasts might be like, that's offensive. I'm going to sue you. Fuck up.
Talking about dude.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like it.
We're doing comedy here. You do comedy. This is the show.
I know.
We're doing the show.
CD.
Well,
Coming in hot today. I think we don't edit shit today.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
my
I'll
fault.
deal with fuck it.
Put that down. Yeah. You know what? But you know what? What I want to tell people though is because I've talked to a lot of like podcasts going, well, I'm getting a lot of hate, and I'm getting a lot of this and that, and it's like what they don't understand is that it's still money in your pocket.
Sure.
The worst thing that someone can say about you online, right, is them thinking about you.
Yeah.
And once they're thinking about you, in one way or another, it's money in your fucking pocket.
Yeah. Thank God. You'd rather from a troll online than being in person with Patrice O'Neill or somebody like. Thank God he's dead. Thank God. Thank God Jim Norton, Keith Robinson, those old school guys. You don't want them to fucking because Nick DiPaolo.
Yeah.
Nick DiPaolo will hurt you with his words.
Yeah.
Some Twitter troll asshole who's done comedy once in his life. What they're saying is bullshit. Nick will hurt you. With great jokes. Colin Quinn, they will come out and they will get you to where you can't. The pain never goes away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some Twitter idiots like just block them.
I mean, they've said things to me where I've like talked about it in therapy.
Yes,
You're like,
100%.
oh, that was personal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
that's do they talk about your acting, how bad
Oh,
an
yeah.
actor you are? I mean, they don't
Just
give a
come
fuck.
and shit on you, and just shit on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Immediately, these guys. You get
But I
cornered
lo-
by that, but it's beautiful. That's why I do comedy.
Yeah,
know?
but you know, I'm going to say something controversial. I have more of an affinity and a love for, I think, East Coast
Okay.
in terms of
And we created, throughout the entire summer, we created somewhat of an NBA bubble. When people came to summer camp, you had to get tested as soon as you got there. You got tested every 3 days. We didn't go outside of the people that we fucked around with.
Yeah.
In the cornfield, people were they had the temperature checks. It was a cornfield, so they could do the social distancing. You know, we did everything. And then as the summer went on, I was like, wait a minute. This is not going on in Hollywood.
yeah,
But we're creating Hollywood.
yeah.
From the guests that came, and the summer, David Letterman, Jon Stewart, Bill
it was
Burr,
insane.
Chris Tucker, Bob Saget, fucking
Even the women, Ali Wong, Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea Handler,
Michelle
Michelle
Wolf.
Wolf, Mo Amer.
Yeah, I get it.
No,
it was everybody.
No,
The top,
This-
the cream of the crop.
And guess where they guess where they were?
Where?
Yellow Springs, Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? The point I'm making is like, while we so connected to Hollywood, we need Hollywood. But I realized in that situation, we are Hollywood and we can create our own Hollywood. How effective, doing this when this pandemic first kicked off, how effective was your booking agent? How effective was your agent? They almost disappeared.
Yeah, I don't talk.
They almost disappeared.
Yeah.
And you like, wait a minute.
It's funny because for me, in a way, you know what I mean, I had, I had created, an income for myself aside from the Hollywood machine, right? So it's like this podcast here, I have another one with Andrew Santino, right? These are two things that I created on our own.
The dopest thing about it is that nobody can take it away from you.
Yeah, so I don't give.
In fact, when we first started podcasting 5 years ago, they wanted nothing to do with it because it just didn't seem like something.
I called people. I go, hey, can you help? And they're like, well, it's not our business. It's a hobby. So do it on your own.
Now every agent's trying to get some of that podcast.
Right. But they're not going to touch it.
They can't get it.
They can't get it. Yeah.
But it's interesting because for me, and with my relationship with podcasts and everything, I thought it was like just some white boy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're real. It started.
Why?
Because white boys listened. White boys was into it. You gotta listen. I'm telling you, I thought it was some white boy shit. And like, I have a young son, right? My son is 5 years old.
Cute.
Right? And for years, I've been a road rat. And kind of the birth of my podcast, or somewhat of the idea, came from me having a conversation with Joe Rogan, right? And I was like, yeah, man, getting kind of like, I have to go on the road because that's how I support myself. I said, but then I said, it's getting tough because I got to leave my son. And I said, then I want to maybe, I said, but I don't make Hollywood money. We were talking about outside. I said, I don't make Hollywood money. I said, but I may need to try to connect more with more acting gigs and stuff like that. I said, I don't make no Hollywood money. And Rogan was like, start a podcast. And I was like, nigga. And then I said, I need some money. And then I Googled his net worth and shit. I was like, let's revisit that. So how do you start? You need a producer, you need so-and-so.
Yeah.
And I had thought about it, but I knew I had this. Another thing was discouraging for me because I'd never been a person on YouTube like that. And I had just not even being active on YouTube, I think I had 20,000 subscribers that I wasn't doing anything with. But then I had a conflict with somebody who was doing my social media, whatever, and they just shut down all my shit. So I went from that 20,000, which would be a good start, to 0. And I'm like, Joe, I get the podcast shit, but then I'm going to have to start all over. He was like, it's simple. You do a podcast. I'll promote it on all my platforms. You go do everybody else's podcast. And next thing you know, I was like, I don't know these white people like that. Right? And I'm like, and another dilemma I had was, I'm an outgoing person, but I'm not the friendliest person when it comes to like asking someone for something.
Oh, right.
Because I was like, podcast,
He's
you have to guess.
similar.
Podcast, I was like,
I'm similar.
I'm like this, man, I don't want to call anybody and say, could you be on my podcast? Because everybody's saying, could you be on my podcast? So I said, I got to do a podcast. It's just going to be me, right?
Yeah, I'm a baby about it too. Like if I ask somebody to do my podcast and they go, I'm pretty busy, buddy, I will never ask again.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that is. It's not because I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's just I don't want to get rejected again.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't want to put
Especially
myself
coming
out there.
from your childhood being rejected in your family. I
Yeah.
know how tough that could be.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Damn, I hit something. He was like, who told
What
him?
the fuck?
No, Joe, no
Holy
Korean people.
shit.
No Korean parents love their kids. We all know that.
Motherfucker. Holy
But
shit.
I get it. It's like this. And I told myself, I said, I'd rather just do the podcast just by myself. I was like, oh my God, I have to learn how to talk to just myself. You know what I mean? I was like, and my idea of my podcast was, I was like, I want to start it with just me. I tried that once. I quit my own podcast the first time. I sat down and I tried to do everybody podcast in one podcast.
Yeah.
I had some Bert, I had some you in my podcast. I just said, I was going to do everybody's shit. First black guy to bring it all to one. And I was in front of that camera for 20 minutes and I just quit. I just did like this. I started taking shit off. I was like, man, I ain't doing this shit.
Yeah.
And the producer said, what are you doing? I said, I quit. He said, you can't just quit. I said, whose podcast is it? He said, it's good. I was like, well, I quit. And not only that, I fire you for telling me I can't quit. I walked off the camera. But then I didn't want to be a bitch, right?
Yeah.
And you see me walk off like, fuck that. And then you see me do like this.
I love
And
it.
I started because the thing about it was I had nobody to bounce off or anything, right? And then I was like, oh, that's not going to work. And then I connected with a young lady.
She's good.
Oh,
The one that you're doing it with.
I had two. Who do you speak of?
The one
When's the last time? Is she black or white?
is black?
Yeah, because I didn't start with a
Question
black.
mark?
Yeah.
I didn't start with a black coat. I started with a white coat.
Yeah, no, I only saw the black one.
Yeah, I saw the white one. I mean, I started with the white one.
Yeah, I fucked the white one.
I didn't. No, I'm sorry, I didn't. Every time you say white woman, I want to say I did. You did.
I'm not saying fuck them.
You did.
I didn't fuck no white one. Right? But you
You did.
I have.
No, you
In my
fucked the
life.
one
I
that-
fucked
yo,
a white girl in my life.
No,
I
you
have.
fucked the one.
Did I really?
Yes.
Which one? What's her name?
But later, after. But just say it. We'll believe.
Oh, yeah. I did.
Hold on. Who is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
he
did.
did.
White woman. I didn't
Yes.
fuck. Did you fuck? What are you?
Yeah.
How long have you been following? You fucked her.
All right, but don't
Okay.
say that. We can't say that on the thing.
Why can't you?
Yeah.
It's not her name. Wait, well, she's talked about it.
She's talked about it?
Yes.
All right. Okay, yeah.
On air.
It's
yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Did she say that?
Okay, women don't say I fucked the person. They say I dated.
They dated,
Okay, my bad. All right. So I didn't know
Tomato,
that.
tomato.
You
Yeah.
did it with her at first.
Yeah.
But I only saw that you're doing
With
it
Javanta.
with Javanta's.
Yeah. I started with, and I got it. I'm not here to talk shit about because she was already in the podcast world, right? And she was very supportive and very because everything, and we were good friends.
Yeah.
we still maintain a relationship. But it was like when I was seeing, she would talk about it, and I kept talking about it. She was like, "Fuck it, let's just go do it."
Yeah.
So I honestly have to say, between Joe Rogan, my guy, Andy Singer, Bearded Humor, and they was the ones that said, "Fucking do it." So
Yeah.
I started with her. We did like 4 or 5 episodes, and we had a good chemistry. We went back and forth. We fought. We had good days, whatever. But for whatever reason, it didn't work out.
I didn't
And
like
that's
you.
when
I didn't like you when I first met you. I have to say something.
you telling me that you didn't like me.
Yeah. At first,
Wait a minute. What?
I know. I want to. I just because in my head
Do
I'm
you
like,
guys rewind and go back to the fucking
No.
endearing shit?
no, I know. Just listen to me, right? I didn't know you, right? I'd see you around, and I didn't know. Like, and so my opinion of you was pretty indifferent. Now, it wasn't like I didn't like him, right? I just saw him on stage. I go, oh my god, he's a beast, right? But this is years ago, by the
Right.
way, right? And I remember one time, I don't know why it popped in my head. I remember one time I was at the Laugh Factory, and you walked in with your son. Your son was young,
Yeah.
on your shoulders,
Right.
right? And
That was an Asian night, I think, too.
yeah.
It was. I
Yeah,
went
I'm like, what the
upstairs.
fuck is this guy doing at an Asian night?
Yeah.
I was so highly offended.
Yeah, Asian people love me.
I know.
No, they
I
love
was
me.
totally kidding.
Yeah, good.
And so when I saw you with your son, I went, oh, like literally. No, shut up for a second, all right? Everyone, it made me I never wanted a kid until I saw that.
Donnell with his
Donnell with his kid.
Yeah.
Because I always think of Donnell in my mind kind of like me. You know, he's got he looks like a black golem. Look at his body.
Right?
You know, skinny arms, real weird.
Yeah, we're
shape.
shaped alike.
Yeah, we're shaped similar,
We are.
right? He's not buff.
Yeah.
All right. And so, and also comedy wise, he's just so funny. The funniest is that Michael Jackson cocaine bit that you did. So fucking funny. But anyway, and when he was just there to give his son, you know what I mean, a tour of the club and how close he is and what a good dad he is.
I wanted my son to see, because he knows I'm a comedian.
Right.
But I wanted him to be around the comedy vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I even talked to you about it, I think, on the show about like what fatherhood means to me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you took yourself out of the game or even consider whatever, but it's an amazing feeling. And then, but it's so weird because I had my son later in life. We talked about this too, where I had got to the point where I'm like, you're not going to have no kids, right? I told myself, and you have to be mentally prepared for that because it could fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? I said, I got nieces, I got nephews, I got a career, whatever. And I wasn't going to go crazy about it. But then when it happened, it was super exciting. And then when I talk to certain people, man, I just kind of look in their face and kind of can tell sort of what they need.
Yeah, let me ask you something. When you look at your kid, because I see a bond and a closeness, and he loves you so fucking much.
Listen to this.
Okay.
I like to be.
This song he wrote for me the other day out of nowhere.
man.
Listen.
I like to be with you, and I like to play with you all day long with you, because this is my greatest daddy for my life, 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 life. And then I like playing with before he leaves, and then I give him a hug, and then we say goodbye, but he'll always come back tomorrow. For the day yesterday, if you can remember.
That was okay. I know you guys don't have time. That was the second song. This is the first one he wrote.
He's a whole
Hey,
album.
bro,
He's a whole
Donnell,
album.
Donnell. I'm fucking crying right now.
No, listen. This is the first one he wrote.
Yeah.
What is it?
I'll climb every mountain.
Take your time.
And swim every ocean just to be with you, because I really love you, because I like to play with you, and I so care about you, and I like you awake. At me, and I like you hugging me.
And he hugged me.
Oh, I love you.
Oh man, that's the greatest song.
All right. Okay. I know.
Yo, son.
Don't talk with this bullshit, man.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
I know.
But I'm telling you, bruh. That's my.
Fuck you, man.
And I respect. Listen. What you said about, you had reservations about me or whatever. If I could have, it's two things I would want my peers to respect me for.
Okay.
One of them is being a dope ass comedian and one of the best to do it. I don't care about building relationships outside of the stage, like the respect that I always felt like, me personally, that I want you to respect what I do as a craft of that. And the second thing is me as a father. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about it on the other show, and I didn't have the connection like that with my dad. He was around, he was in and out of prison, whatever. So when I'm with my son, I always want to create the memories that
Well, and you shouldn't.
She is a sweet girl.
She doesn't know what she wants, and it's confusing, and there's one moment in that story that made me just decide she's kind of she's out to lunch a little bit.
I get it. Yeah, go ahead, lady. X, my love.
X, my
Person.
love.
What's up?
You can be a sweet girl and have certain motives, and those two things can be true. I just hope that now, between Nikki and I telling you these things, that and Gilbert and George, that you're at least on to her, that you know what she's doing.
Yeah. I'm on to it. Thank
No,
you.
because I don't want you to be heartbroken at the end of it.
I'm not heartbroken.
Because it's obvious. He falls.
Can I just?
Really?
I don't fall. What are you
You-
talking about, man?
You don't fall. For
I've
this
never
girl.
fell. You know what I
Wait,
mean?
Nikki, he
Got
falls.
flies.
Yeah, I fly. Right?
There was some of the story
Thank
that
you.
I kind of sensed he was starting to actually really have feelings for this person. So
Oh, give me a break.
I hope you. Do you have the ick for her?
No.
Like, is there? So
Yeah. Well, I don't have the ick for anybody, really.
do guys not
Yeah, I mean,
experience
yeah.
it? And I know that it's like so over, like talked about at this point, the ick and girls having it. But it is a real thing, and men don't have it for women.
He
There's just no
doesn't.
way.
He said he hooked up with a girl that looked like Jim Belushi, and she was the greatest sex ever.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
There we
my
go,
boyfriend
guys.
says that he's hooked up with some girls before, and he's like, you know what?
John
she
Belushi, not
she
Jim
just
Belushi.
wanted it bad enough. She deserved it.
Difference, Kalila.
What? What'd you say?
Like, my boyfriend's hooked up with girls that are maybe less attractive than as usually he would be attracted to, but he's like, she just wanted it so bad, I just had to like give it to her.
It's surface work.
Can I
Yeah.
give you, Bobby, on the
I
Jim
respect that.
John on the Jim
couldn't
John
do that.
Belushi front? Can I make a really wild confession that's going to piss you the fuck off?
Yeah.
I wrote down, and this is a truth. Remember, I texted you about Dan Aykroyd
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
And I asked
Had you
where
heard of
he
him?
was. I don't know the difference, and this is going to really piss everyone off, between John Belushi, John Candy, Dan Aykroyd, and John Goodman.
Who said that?
I don't know the difference.
Yeah, you do know the
okay.
difference.
know
I
John
do not.
Candy.
I do not. John Candy is the clearest
You know
one
him.
for me, but the rest is all jumbled up in my.
Why? Because they're fat guys?
No, it's just the time that they came out when I was a kid in the Philippines. Big white guy, they were all the same to me.
Oh, really? Dan Aykroyd wasn't a big white guy.
But he
Yes.
kind of
Later, in
Yeah.
his 60s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But back in the day when he did like Blues Brothers, he was the skinny guy and John Belushi was the fat guy.
But you
Yeah.
could tell me Blues Brothers and then Uncle Buck, and I'd be like, same guy,
No,
right?
No, oh my
Like,
God.
I honestly don't know this, and then I'm so.
I know what you're doing, George.
I
It's
totally
insane.
relate.
I know.
It's insane.
I didn't
Trust
watch
me.
John Candy stuff. I didn't watch Belushi stuff. So those, I can see how all of those. Who was the fourth one? Aykroyd.
Aykroyd
And
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
This
Oh,
is
yeah, I
such
knew
something
John
I'm
Goodman pretty
so
well.
deeply ashamed about that I actually took the time over the weekend to
Watch all the.
yeah, I went back and I'm like, oh, these are their differences. Because when you're a kid, you just kind of don't think about these things.
Yeah, no, I have the same kind of things where like gaps in my knowledge, but it's just because you didn't know. Like, you can't, when people are like, you don't know what a Furby is, or like we like yell at like young kids about like you never seen the Goonies, and it's like, no, they were 10 in
Oh, right.
1992.
You're right, you're
You know,
right,
Like,
you're
why
right.
would they see the Goonies?
Yeah,
Shut
yeah.
up! You're just mad they're young, and you have to find some other way to get your aggression.
Well, at first I was like, I've dated women that were like I'm 52, that women that are 32.
Yeah.
Right? And they're like, yeah, I've never seen a Star Wars. And in the beginning I was like, what? I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, but
and now as time goes on, you're like, it's a big deal. It's like, I haven't seen like a lot of things that you guys seen, like
silent films.
I like Mean Girls is a huge movie that chicks like, right?
Yeah.
Love.
I've never seen it,
Oh my God, it's so.
but I respect it. I respect it.
Or Lil Wayne's.
Little
Or Little Wayne's, right?
Wayne.
Or,
You miss out on things, and you can't be.
Glorious Child. Oh no, what's it called?
Destiny's
Destiny's Child.
and Gloria Estefan.
I thought you
I
were
put both of
joking.
them. I put both of them in.
Glorious,
That'd be a cool band name.
glorious.
Glorious Child.
But I don't think you should be hard on people.
I'm not anymore.
In the same way that, you know how hard it was for me to even admit that I didn't know the big white man difference?
Yeah, but it's okay to not know what you don't know because you don't know.
I'm going to ask Nikki. I'm
you
going to ask you
didn't
some.
choose to
Nikki,
not
I'm going to
know
ask you
it.
some questions.
You would if you could.
If we were on a date, and this is stuff that I really need someone to know.
Yeah.
Ick,
So
if you don't know it.
these are my icks.
This is my ick, is like someone who's like, I'm not going to chill with you. You don't know, like, you haven't seen Raiders of the Lost Ark at
Fair enough.
5
Fair
times.
enough. But
we can't
all right.
ever be
So
anything.
I'm driving.
Okay.
Right, and you're next to me. We're in Europe.
Oh.
That's why I'm on this side.
A boat.
Yeah, no, because I'm on the right side.
Okay,
driving,
okay, oh,
right?
great, yeah.
Right. Hello, bonjour. I go. I would ask you like, what's your favorite Scorsese film? Do you like?
The Departed.
That's
What is what I would say.
Boom,
but
right
I
there,
would say
check
to you,
mark.
me saying that is saying very little because it's like one of maybe one I've seen.
All right.
I happen to think it's amazing, but I don't really like violence in film. And so I went to see that against my will and I loved it. And oh my God, I'm missing out on so many things because I don't like watching violent things, but I can't watch The Sopranos. I can't watch Breaking Bad. I don't like violence and jump scares.
Yeah.
So I miss out on so many things that I know are the best things ever made.
I think my problem is this: is that I'll ask them questions like a test, and I don't think I should do that. Like I'll go like this. I'll look at her and go, oh. What's your favorite Kubrick film?
No, that's too specific.
Oh,
What's your favorite
Answer
movie?
it. Answer it.
Kubrick?
Yeah, what's your
I don't
favorite-
have one because I've never seen one, but I know 2000 Space Odyssey.
Oh, right. Oh, you know.
I know who Stanley Kubrick is.
Yeah.
But I've never, and I know I'd love his films because I'm a smart person who likes good stuff. I've just never seen it. What if that was my answer? Can we still continue this date?
Yeah, but that already would be a check mark because you're aware of it.
What if I'm as like
and I've had like, you know what I mean?
When I said that.
I don't play the Kubrick cube. Right? And you're like, well, it's not a game. What are you talking about, right? Like, you have.
But they wouldn't know what that is.
Right.
That's a
Well, you match this
97.
colors. I go, no, that's called Rubik's. And my point is this: is like at least you, right, are aware of what it is.
You just shouldn't freak out when they haven't seen a movie, but you should be like, are you open to it? And have you at least heard of him? Because I do agree with you. Like, I know I can fill out a crossword puzzle. I don't know any detail about half the things I'm talking about, but I just know I'm paying attention to things. You miss it, but you can't point any fingers with that. You don't know who Gloria Estefan is, but now I'm and Destiny's Child. Like, you're not paying attention either to some things. That
I know, and if I don't know those things and it's important to somebody, then it wouldn't work out. That's what I'm saying.
No, because I could go, well, you should, here's some things watch it with me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm willing to learn.
And then watch her the whole time as she's watching.
Yeah.
Wait, that's exactly what he does.
Sure.
Like if he wants you to watch something, like The West Wing, 6 seasons of it was it was watching me watch West Wing.
Oh my God. Oh, that's cute.
It's a great show.
It's like when I bring my friends to Taylor Swift concerts and I'm just like, like Esther the whole time. I'm checking out. Are you still in?
But Nikki, you're looking around and you see who else is cheering, right?
Yeah.
12-year-old girls.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not.
Yeah, there's kids. I've seen it.
Yeah, it is. It is
crying.
I've been to 12 shows and it's like 70% adult women.
Correct.
No,
70
there's no way, dude. I've
you
seen
look
it
up it-
online. I see little girls.
Yeah, because she has all of the
I
generations.
might say 60%. I'll change it to 60 because
Yeah,
I think
but what does a little kid relate to that you can relate to?
being alive, feeling unbridled, feeling connected to just another frequency, the one that you're connected to when you're a kid and you have more emotions and you're not as like kids it doesn't mean it's dumb. It just it sounds good and it makes you feel alive.
Also, when you're younger, you're really just looking for something like a good melody and
catchy.
fun melody and catchy. And she has that. But then for us older girls, she has the lyrics. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and so it's
the
like
heartbreak.
poetry. There's something for everyone.
Yeah, I mean I'm into
not
every
seen.
yeah.
Respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
The things you all want.
Wait, do you not want those things?
No. Life is painful.
Well, good.
Life is painful. It's hard.
Yeah.
Get in the ditch. Let's dig out.
Get in the ditch.
Yeah.
What song is like a song you really like? Is your song that you're like, this is so fucking
Oh, I could do it. Oh, yeah. Pale Blue Eyes
Oh my god!
by the Velvet Underground is one of my favorite
Really?
songs. Yeah.
Can we pull up those lyrics?
No, please.
I want to
You
look
know what
inside
makes me
Bobby's
cry?
soul.
Yeah. What?
Is that those lyrics when we were breaking up rang very true for me?
Pale Blue Eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel so happy. Sometimes I feel so sad. Sometimes I feel so happy, but mostly you just make me mad. Baby, you just make me mad. Linger on your pale blue eyes. Thought of you as my mountaintop. Thought of you as my peak. Thought of you as
And I'm gonna say I've worked with a lot of directors in my lifetime, and I just thought that you were. I told everyone after the show, I was like, dude, that guy's a great director. You're a great. Your notes are so precise. You're fun to work with. You're a great director. It was a good time, and What's it called again so people can look it on YouTube?
It's called Soda.
Soda.
And it's a movie trailer for the upcoming Club Soda game.
Is it going to happen?
In the old days, we'll see what happens. I was something that, I used to, with my tour manager, we would joke around, and I would do like this gumshoe narrative of him coming to town. There it is. So we shot this whole thing about like it's sort of like a 80s style Clint Eastwood cop, but that's in now, but he doesn't recognize anything. So you came in and you were like the perfect guy. He plays Bobby Ree. That's the name of his character. And that's his real name, but all the white people don't know if his name is Lee, and he's trying to say it, but he's saying Ree, so they don't know what to do. Everybody's like, is it Lee? Is it Ree? Like, what is it? And what's funny is your vanity plate says B. Ree on it. But, we don't pay attention to clues, right?
Right.
We just sort of but this guy just absolutely just killed it. Like,
that dude, the gun scene that night, it was like, I've never been in a shoot like that where I'm like, oh, I'm in a fucking Michael Mann movie. Like, it was that
I'm
cool.
so glad you said that, because that, like, it's Michael Mann. It's the fake movie trailer, so that's the Tarantino Grindhouse thing.
Yeah.
It's nothing original in this. And, he's like the whole guy, unexamined. He just lives in his own world. Kenny's backstory is that he moved out to Hollywood in the 70s or the 80s to meet and marry Annette Funicello. He had an obsession with her. She was in the Mickey Mouse Club, and he never met her. Nor did he. That's why he's singing Beach Blanket Bingo and all of that. And so here's where Bobby comes in. We don't need to go through that.
We don't have to go through that. But Kenny, though, is somebody that I met.
I mean, come on, look at that.
Look at that.
So what's great is he's a bad guy, and his front where he washes his money is VCR repair, which nobody has that. And he's, got all this drip, as the kids say. But Kenny's such an old guy, he actually has a VCR that needs to be repaired. So you get a customer for the first time ever, and you come walking in. So
yeah.
And that's when he gets on the scent, and he's a good cop. So he won't get off the scent, despite the fact that you're getting whores for the mayor. I mean, it's one of the oldest stories in Hollywood.
It really is.
And he's trying to prevent a super gonorrhea pandemic because the Olympics are coming. I mean, paint by numbers.
Yeah.
Paint by numbers. I mean, it's a fucking fantastic idea for a movie, and we're going to make it. And, dude, you fucking crushed.
Oh, thank you.
And I remember afterwards, you're like, don't replace me. And you named, like, all the other Asian guys. It's like, I'm not.
Well, I've been in this town before, and that's what happens. You do a little short for somebody,
Rank your biggest fear of who would replace you.
Well, knowing I don't, okay, can I just say
Kim
this?
Jong-il.
Not Kim Jong-il, man. I'll beat him
He loves movies.
I know. He's dead. Un is alive.
Oh, Kim Jong-un.
Right.
Yeah.
No, Il's dead.
Oh, shit.
Big respects, dude.
I like how you guys do it. We just add numbers. You guys just add a little two-letter thing.
Yeah. So, that's right. I never thought about
Yeah, Louis the 13th, Louis the 14th. You like
Yeah.
Kim Jong-il?
I'd be Kim Jong-bai. I don't know why, but I just feel like I would be that.
Well, we know why.
Why? Because I go both ways?
Yeah.
I don't. And don't ever spread that on the internet again.
Yeah, I don't. You
Anybody in
do.
this room. Anyway, can we go back to Kenny, okay? I was about to say something. Shut the fuck up. So, Kenny, I met
You look like a guy that was so shady he had to move to Key West.
I do.
Yeah,
right
and you
now?
go like, hey, man, where you from? You're like, hey, no, I lived in a lot of places.
Right now I do because of my energy?
No, the whole outfit.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Can I move
Like
on?
if I was doing something like underhanded, I'd be like, this is a guy, I bet this guy knows some people.
You look the same through years. You don't change your style. It's the same fucking thing,
Say fucking what? I mean, I don't have any hair. I can't really do anything
You
about
can do
it.
sides like Ron Howard. Don't lie.
Oh, yeah, anybody can do
Why don't you do that look every once in a while?
I do. I've done it in movies. If you followed my career,
I have.
Heard.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that head of hair.
Oh, wow.
Look at those oversized shirts from the 90s. I mean, that's like big enough for me now.
Yeah. Nice
Anyway, can we go back? Oh, anyway, can we go? Can we go back to Kenny? So I met Kenny.
I'm going to go back to that shirt. That was I am on TV, and
Were you nervous there or no?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Once I got out there, it was just beforehand.
But do you remember how I used to get so nervous before a TV show?
All right, I don't need to watch it. God damn it! I look like what's funny? I look like I'm 18 years old. There, I was like fucking 33.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, gingers don't have an adult face until like our 50s.
Yeah, Koreans too.
Huh? Well, there you go. Maybe that's why we get along.
We get along so good.
But is it like a
When
Korean?
he gets in his 60s, his mustache connects with that shit on his chin.
Wait, but does it like how Asians? It just happens overnight. And you
Yeah.
like wake up and you're like, oh shit!
Super
it's not a
old.
gradual aging.
yeah.
It's like an overnight aging.
Yeah.
Does that
Is
happen?
Why you
with...
guys broke up?
I woke
you know
up
the
one
change is
day.
gonna happen?
No, that's what he told me last week. He's like, you're still really pretty, but like really old. So I'm like, oh,
Why would you say no? You're gorgeous.
thank you, Bill.
Yeah.
thank
why would you do that?
I don't know.
And you have non-traditional good looks.
Oh,
Ever seen that?
Whoa. That seems not good.
That's what they
That seems
always
like an
say.
attack.
That's what they say. That basically means if you weren't famous, you'd be ugly. I don't say that really
I know.
about you, but like that's what I've gotten.
If
non-traditional,
you were-
non-traditional good looks. This is not somebody you would normally consider to be attractive.
Yeah. But do you believe that if you weren't a comic, you would still get laid, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I would have. Like if I wasn't
What do
a
you
comic.
keep doing your act off stage?
You think that you think I was doing a bit?
What's the deal with titties? All right, I'm on second base.
Go back to Kenny. Let's go back to Kenny, all right? I don't like the area we're going into, okay? So I met Kenny years ago because he didn't.
Listen, stop acting like you're this guy that doesn't go out and get some, okay? We all know that you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you were saying because I'm a comic and because I am who I am, I get it.
No, you're not.
But if I wasn't a stand-up and I was working at fucking Home Depot carrying boxes, I don't think, no offense. If that's your job, that's a great job.
Yeah, but there would be a woman in your department that's doing the same job, and she'd think you were soulmates, and she'd think she
that's
could
right.
actually build a future with you before she got to know you. But in the meantime, you'd be laying the lumber. You give her the old 2x4 there, Bobby.
Yeah. So anyway, can we go back to Kenny? So Kenny used to do, he's been around because back when I played the Bellagio, when I opened for Dice in 1999 or whatever, I met Kenny then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then you hired me for this thing. I didn't see him since then.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it was like a reunion almost. It was
Hello,
really cool.
Bobby.
Yeah. And I go, oh my. And when you said Kenny, I didn't even put two and two together until I was on set.
Yeah, we shot this thing during the strike, and I just I put up my own money for it. I just went all out like, well, I'm never going to have like this amount of downtime. Let's just go ahead and make this thing. And I was psyched when you showed up. You were like, I thought this was going to be some bullshit. This is like a real set. We like wet down the streets, had a fog machine, the whole thing.
I think you were offended by that because I told Michael.
I wasn't offended. I just said.
I know, but no.
I was psyched.
No, can I tell you why though? Because at the night,
I have an option.
at the night shoot, right? You turn to me and you go, "Well, you thought this was going to be a rinky-dink operation?"
It's just me fucking with you.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So anyway, it was like a fucking. What are you guys talking about when I'm talking?
No, Zins.
I love them. No, I don't want any. But it was like doing a real, like a hot. It was like a movie production, but in my mind
earlier you said you felt like in a Michael Mann movie.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I thought. Right.
That's what we were going for.
But in my mind, I was like, oh, for some reason, when people say short, I think 3 dudes, iPhone, no matter who it is.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And to show up on set, right, and to see the production, right, it was incredible. It was incredible. Anyway, go check it out on YouTube. So, and then also check out Drugstore June. It's out now if downloading. Yeah.
It's on nights.
And I got Old Dads on Netflix.
Oh, that's
movie.
right. I watched it.
Did you really?
I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
thank you.
And then, Natasha's in there as well.
Yes.
In Old Dads.
Yes.
Okay.
Nate Craig's in there. I got a lot of comedians in there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't get you in there.
It's fine. You got me in the short. No, I don't listen.
Look, every once in a while, you want to do an Asian-free project.
Yeah. So who do I believe that he would hire when he does the Kenny Soda movie?
Who's the one person that would hurt you the most?
I honestly believe, and I truly believe this from the deepest portions of my heart, that he wouldn't. He's the only guy that wouldn't. I don't think he would crumble if a network or a studio went, you know what? I think we should have so and so in this instead of Bobby. I think you would.
Bobby, I would replace you in a heartbeat. It meant the project was going to go away and move forward.
Oh, yeah, if that was on the line.
I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't. I
Yeah,
wouldn't. No, look, the shit that I do is so low budget, nobody gives a fuck. They're just like, I don't know who that is. He must be cheap. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cast Away.
Yeah, but you would, if it was a real high-end movie too, I think that you would stick to your guns.
Steven Yeun.
No, I would.
Oh yeah, he would. I would even push him.
Don't cast.
And go. No, I would go. Bill, I think you should do Stephen Yeun for
Benedict
this.
Wong.
Yeah, Benedict. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, but give me some more names.
Ronnie Chang.
I'd have an argument.
Interesting. Okay.
Jimmy O Yang.
What do you mean you have an argument? Do you mean you would argue
If you told me Benedict Wong got your part, I'd be like, oh, that's a given. I would already assume that. I would be okay with it. Stephen Yeun, I'd be okay with. But then once you get into stand-ups, I would then go, well, dude, that's fucked up.
Is that you guys like Irish people, huh? Asian people?
Yeah, they are.
Hang on to it?
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Dude, I hang on to shit for years. Like, for instance, and Howie Mandel yelled at me. For instance,
Just
right?
picture her picture names and you're not even looking at her. And you go,
that would be a problem. Because I don't, Montreal Comedy Festival for 20 years never invited me. And so then after 20 years of not being invited to the Montreal Comedy Festival, I just went, oh, you know what? I'm never going now. Fuck them, right? And so they would ask me, they started asking me. I was like, I said no every year. And then one day, Howie had something.
That's how this business works.
What?
They sense it. The second you're like, you know what, fuck that. I don't need that shit. Then they're like, you know what, we've always loved you.
I know, right? Why is that?
I've been asking you to love me for 20 years. And now, now the second I walk away, you're going to do this?
Yeah, and so Howie, I think, bought into Montreal. I don't know what, he was a partner or something. And I said, I'm not going. And he pulled me and says, you never make decisions in this business based on resentment. And then I said, okay, I'll do it.
Bill, do you hang on to things?
That's some good advice. I used to. I don't anymore. But I still work at it. I definitely work at, just stupid bullshit. I definitely do all the hacky stuff. Anybody that I had beef with, I just root for them. I get them out of my life, and then I just root for them.
How do you get to that point of rooting for them, though? Like, genuinely?
You just say, because life flies by. And I just don't have time to fucking resent somebody. It's a time suck. It just really, and whatever. And if they're still talking about you, then it's just that you feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's I hope they get past that. Stupid.
Yeah.
So, and then most of this shit is just business stuff at this point. Because if it's a friendship or if it's family stuff, I work that out. But if it's just like business things, it's always like somebody eventually seems to end up feeling a certain way. But like I always, I'm pretty good about that stuff. If like business stuff goes in a different direction, I try my best to be like, hey, when I see it at the club or, if it's an industry person, I don't want this to be awkward, man. This is just like, but I don't know. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I hold on to it.
Yeah, I can't. I
don't know why. I just do.
That's something you do in your 20s, and then in your 30s, you start to realize like how bad it is, but you don't know how to get out of it, and hopefully you figure it out in your 40s.
Yeah,
that's what happened with me.
But Bill, my thing isn't like if I'm at a party and I see that person that I have a beef, or like inside he hurt me, I'm still nice. You know what I mean? It's just something that's in my heart.
But do you like that tension, that awkwardness? Does it like?
But they
fuel you?
They have no idea. I hug them. I go, oh man, I'm so proud of you. That thing you did was so good. I never saw it, but you know what I mean? But my point is...
Yeah, but you go into that hacky accent.
Oh, yeah.
I'm proud of you. It's so good. It's like...
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I go into the accent. Well, hey, man, I feel proud of you, man. I feel good.
Start doing that.
I'll do that maybe.
Start doing that. I'm going to start doing that just to fuck with you.
What?
And Soda, you were great. Oh, no. I think it's more Scottish. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's great.
I should let it go because I think it just, it does fuck with my life. I just lay there in bed and just like thinking about people. I hate it because they don't think about it. It's wasted energy and time. I think I'm getting better at. Do you think I'm getting better at it?
Yeah.
I think I'm getting better at it. Yeah, I'm 52. Am I older or younger than you?
Younger. I'm 55.
Wow.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm wrapping it up over here.
You are. Are you going to do more directing now or no?
Yeah, I'm just, all I do is just shit that's fun. If it's fun, then I'm having a good time, and then it kind of comes across. Like that soda thing was just a fun thing. I'm going to do that. And
but you directed Old Dads too, right?
yes,
Yeah.
I did. Not because I wanted to. It was just that we were coming out of the pandemic, and all the directors were tied up with stuff that they should have shot, and then they always have, I guess they have their next project. So there was nobody available. So they hit me with